Hello, beautiful beings of planet Earth and beyond. Welcome to another video on the channel of Ancient Ascension. My name is Paula, and as you know, maybe you don't know, I've created this channel to share with you information and experiences that I learn and I gain as I walk forward on my personal medicine pathway. I'm currently living in Ecuador, and I am currently preparing myself for my next vision quest. I will be doing my 7-day vision quest in March, which is just a couple months away. So I'm getting prepared by doing my prayers and just kind of getting ready to sit upon the mountain for 7 days and 7 nights. And I just wanted to talk about why I personally do the vision quests. I did my first one back in March of 2023, and that was 4 nights and 4 days on the mountain, no food, no water, no speaking, and no touching any living being or animal or person. And it's an experience of really coming into yourself to really know yourself. And that's why I do these vision quests. Once I realized that they were a thing, I remember hearing about them back in 2019 or 2020. And as soon as I heard that that was a ceremony that people went through, sitting with themselves in solitude, abstaining from the things that make humans happy, like food, water, shelter, community, I knew right away that I wanted to do it. I knew that I wanted to one day do it, but I never really sought it out until it kind of came straight into my pathway last year. Actually, in 2022, I got the opportunity to go on the mountain, and I ended up doing it in 2023 because I felt like I had to prepare mentally and just kind of get ready to meet myself for the first time. That's what I truly felt like I was going to do in my first vision quest, because I had never spent that much time. I've spent that much time alone, for sure, camping out in my van in the States, but never, with no phone, no food, no water, no nothing to distract me, I guess you could say, So really, I really did meet myself for the first time as an adult in this life on the mountain last year for 4 nights and 4 days. And why I do these quests? I do these quests to know myself deeper. I do these quests to understand how I can connect with the natural world, because when you're out there on the mountain, the natural world becomes your community. The insects become your friends. The trees and the flowers seem to speak to me. I don't know about other people's experiences. And to really connect to myself and the vision that I'm holding for my pathway, the vision that I'm holding for my prayers. And that's why I do the vision quest. It's a process of knowing myself and a process of purifying my heart. I think it's the best way for people to really slow down, connect with what's going on inside the mind, inside the heart, inside the belly, inside of us, and really gives us a chance to really have a different perspective of ourselves and our lives and what we can be grateful for and what we're really doing here, with our lives, with this creation body and this creation life that we've been given. It really gives you a chance to settle into your reality, into who you are, into what's happened to you, and really gives you time to think, really gives you time to break the mind and really start to drop into the space of the heart, because it's even the 4-day vision quests it's a lot of time to sit with yourself with nothing being given to you. And really, I do these quests. I love the aspect of abstaining from the things that make humans comfortable. When you take away water, especially food, community, shelter, all those things really, but the water is so powerful when we stop consuming water, and we really realize how powerful and impactful these elements are in our life, So it really allows us to find gratitude for water, for air. I remember thinking on my vision quest, like, man, thank God I could still breathe, because without air I would only last a few minutes. And so I really connected to the power of the air and the oxygen and the wind, and really just realized how much of water beings we are. When you don't drink water for 4 nights and 4 days, you realize that we are water, that we are the intelligence of Mother Water, that we are so much her and she is us, and we are one with her, and she is so gracious to us to constantly share herself with us with no need for anything in return. And I really, really connected with the need to speak to my water, to pray with my water, to treat her as the spirit and the living being that she truly is. And I really just think these vision quests are just a chance to drop deeper into the pathway of our hearts, to really know ourselves. That's why I do these quests, not to become, a shaman, not to, say that I've done them and, put myself on a pedestal. Like, no reason other than to know myself, to trust in the traditions of these vision quests, to trust in the ancient knowledge that people from all over the world have been doing vision quests. The natives in the North America, even up in towards Alaska and into Canada, the Inuit people, they found that they did vision quests. I mean, these vision quests they've been discovered as a part of so many different traditions from so long ago. Like, not only the natives of the North, people from all over the world, they have found that was a practice for many people on this planet for a long time. The natives in the North, I think traditionally it was like a rite of passage. Like, once you were 13, you would go up the mountain. I think mostly men, but to know themselves, to become an adult, to move forward, and to start this process of living more sacredly, tuning in to the cycles and the rhythms of the earth, tuning in to yourself, tuning into your story and what's happened in your life, and receive the vision for how you want to move forward. So I really respect these ceremonies of vision quests. I respect them so much, and I just wanted to share a little bit about why I do these quests. And that's why. It's simply to know myself. It's simply to strip away anything that I need to strip away. I felt last year, I just gave the mountain everything that I no longer needed to carry. Like, it just stripped away all of the garbage programming, like all of the sob stories. You go through so many processes out on that mountain. Like, even just that one vision quest, like, it felt so long. It felt like I went through so much within myself, so many highs, so many lows. But so beautiful. And I'm so looking forward to my quest in March, my 7 days. It's going to be definitely challenging, but I know that the process of the quest is exactly what my spirit is yearning for. And that's what I trust in the most, is like, if my spirit is saying yes to something, I'm going to go for it and trust in that and do the whole process of the vision quest. And you don't have to be, like on the medicine path, or like, you don't have to want to really dive deeper into this pathway just to do one vision quest. I would recommend every person on this planet goes through at least one vision quest, one experience of 4 nights and 4 days, to sit in solitude, to sit in silence, to watch the way your mind works, to abstain from the things that we constantly take for granted in this life. Like, I truly would encourage and recommend anyone watching this to seek out a vision quest if you feel like your spirit resonates with those ceremonies, starting with the sweat lodge, going up to the mountain in silence without touching anything or anyone, being planted, staying there for 4 nights and 4 days. And of course you can come down if you feel the need, but it's you and your prayers, and preparing for the vision quest with the 365 prayers, really getting clear on what your prayers are in your life. And then after the 4 nights, 4 days, going down the mountain, being harvested by community, going into the last sweat lodge, receiving your first drink of water, and receiving your tobacco, where you can pray and speak for the first time in 4 nights and 4 days, and also receive some fruit and some food. And it's just such a beautiful process to just recenter, gain so much clarity within yourself and your life, and also recognize and know how strong you are. How strong you are to go through that ceremony in solitude, and just getting through it with yourself and the elements that surround you and the spirits that are always looking after you, and just really start to attune yourself to the magic of this world, to the magic that is always around us. I remember leaving the place that I did my first quest, like leaving in the truck, you know, like success, like just, and I just remember looking out the window like, this world is so much more than we think it is. It's so much more. We're way too distracted to even realize it. We're way too like fast paced to even stop and look around and realize how alive everything is, and realize how the communication is in the unseen forces, and to realize how blessed we are to always have clean water, how abundant we are to always have food, how grateful I am for the people in my life. Like, really, really puts you in a new state of mind, puts you in a new state of gratitude. And gratitude is the love language of the universe. And as long as we're grateful for being alive and for having breath and for eating food, like, the universe is just going to give us more to be grateful for. And so, yeah, that's it. I wanted this video to be kind of short. I'll definitely make more videos as I continue to prepare for my 7-day quest in a few months from now. I am planning on making a video teaching y'all how to prepare your prayers for the quest, because you have to make 365 prayers in preparation. So I want to make a video just teaching y'all how to use the fabric, what tobacco to get, you know, how to use the string, how to wrap them, how to make sure they're tight and they're not going to fall off when you're planted, because that just seems like the worst. I've helped plant people and that's happened, and I'm just like, like, obviously there's purpose for everything, but never really a good feeling to see a bunch of prayers popping off as you're being planted. So yeah, that video is coming. Once I start doing these prayers for my 7-day, I will definitely record something to share with y'all on how to do it exactly, because I know we get a lot of questions about how to prepare, and if I could just send people a video saying watch this and you'll know how to prepare, that would make my life easier, and I'm sure yours as well if you are interested. Thank you so much for watching. I'm very excited for this next quest, and please give this video a like or a comment if you're interested in Vision Quest, or if you've done one yourself, like what you took away from it. I would love to hear about that. Or if you have questions about Vision Quest, I am all ears. Thank you so much. Many, many blessings.